this is Tracy. I'm Cheryl. We were friends on Facebook for about, I don't know, how long, baby?
9 or 10 years.
7, 8, 9, 10. We kind of lost track, but we never met. And she sent me a message and I responded, but nothing. And she would kind of like my pictures. She liked that picture of me in that bikini in Jamaica. She liked that one. And she liked the picture in the white dress. What else did you like? Yeah. So now when memories come up, I see hers as the first name. And so I know what you liked 5 years ago or 6 years or 7 years ago. So it's really cute because I didn't really notice it then. Anyway, so we never met. And, but I knew because of her, skyline that she would post on Facebook that we were neighbors because I lived near downtown as well. And so we had in 2021, wasn't it, baby? 2021, near Valentine's, so about this time, right? We had Ice-Mageddon, which was the craziest ice storm, which took out all the power grid in Dallas for sure, and most of Texas, and several of, the southern states. And so we were I luckily had power and water and heat and all of that, but T was one of the unlucky ones. And, just not even a mile away, not even a quarter of a mile away,
like
several blocks away, she had nothing. And so I was cooking every day because I love to cook. And I had nothing to do also. So watching television and cooking. And so day 3, I'm 3 o'clock in the morning, just kind of scrolling online, and I see this beautiful face. And she has on an orange hoodie, no makeup, pitiful. When I tell you pitiful, and I was like, oh, there's that girl. There's that girl. I said, now, I said, I think I need to help her. No, I didn't say it like that. I'm just playing. But seriously, there were people like in Frisco and, all different areas, Plano, that were suffering too. And I thought, I can't get out of my own driveway. So how am I going to help anybody, actually? But when her picture came across and I knew we were kind of neighbors, I was like, I can help her. And the real truth is something went through me like has never gone through me. And I can't tell you what that was, but it was a call to action for sure. So yeah. And those eyes, she had those beautiful brown puppy dog eyes. And I was just like, I got to help her. And who I was helping was that girl, that, where's my phone? That girl, that was all dolled up in that picture. And so I sent her a message and I said, if you can get here, I have food. I've made this and that, and, gave her the whole menu. And I said, do you like chili? Because I made some venison chili. And she said, I love chili. And I said, do you like cheese and onions? And she said, I like cheese. I don't like onions. I like extra cheese. So, baby.
And when I tell you she took all the cheese from the grocery store and put it in that chili, for me.
And I put my little finger in it too. Sure did. Yeah. Little potion.
Baby.
So
she put a love potion in that because I ate it by that chili and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love.
And it was venison chili, and this one doesn't like a lot of things. And so I didn't tell her it was venison chili because I thought she won't eat it. I didn't know you were a finicky eater at that time, but I was like, I'm not telling her. And so afterwards she goes, that's the best chili I ever had. I said, that was venison chili. She was like, oh. I said, you like venison now, right? Yeah. So that was sweet. And so I'm going to show you the picture one day because you don't remember what I had on, but I'm telling you guys, I got kind of dolled up to go downstairs to take her.
Why?
I don't know. You tell me why.
Baby, we were in the middle of an ice storm.
We were
why
in the
did you
middle
get
of an ice
dressed up
storm.
pretty?
Well, I mean, I wasn't pretty, but I
You were.
I was pretty.
Tell them.
I don't know why, but anyway, and I was excited. I was a little bit giddy about because you're someone that I had watched for so long, we just watched one another. And I always admired you and respected you, and I knew what you were about, and I was about the same things. And so I was like, oh, I'm so excited. How weird that we're meeting like this, but it was exciting. So anyway, I went downstairs and she kind of slid in. I was living at Zaza at the time. And she slid that car down, you know, the hill on the ice. She slid right down in the, to the Zaza.
And then what else?
So I walk out with my little bags, and I had my snow boots on and my full length shearling, and I don't know what I had on my head, but I put on some makeup too. I did. I don't know what was going on with me.
And
anyway, I
y'all-
set the little bags down of the hot food, and she was getting out of the car.
I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I don't know why. I think it's because,
Why were
like,
you nervous?
first of all, y'all know black folks, we don't just eat at anybody's house. We don't just, I didn't know her, but I was so hungry. I had nothing. So I was like, okay, I'm trusting this. I'm going to eat this girl's food. I don't really know her, but you know we don't do that, right? Don't, see? So I was a little nervous. And, you know, I was dirty. I hadn't showered. I look a hot mess. And, I mean, I slid my ass down the hill trying to get something to eat so I could have something hot because I hadn't in a few days, you know. So we don't.
I know. But
Right.
But she did. And she kept coming back. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So she gets out of the car. And, you know, I'm all excited. And I'm like, come here. Like, you know, I want to hug her. Come here. And she was like, oh, no. Just like this. I mean, just like, she starts backing up. And she said, I haven't had a shower in 3 days. I'm not hugging you. And I said, if you don't get over here and hug me. And I just went to her and I just held her. And I hugged her so tight. And I was trying to, I don't know, I just felt so sorry for her in the situation she was in because it really was dire. People were dying. I mean, it was a mess. And I just held her as tight as I could. And I held you for a while. I was giving her all my just love, you know, my good whatever. Yeah. And so I sent her on her way with her goodies. And she called, and that was so good. That was so fabulous. It was so delicious.
I posted on Facebook.
She posted on Facebook.
And I tagged her.
Oh, yeah, you did. That's right. Yeah. So I said, well, tomorrow I'm making, that day I made chili, and I made Moroccan chicken and peppers. Yeah, with
So
basmati
good.
rice. So that was day one. And so day two, I said, I'm going to make lasagna. And I make my own red sauce and, you know, the whole deal. I go all out. And so I said, do you like lasagna? Oh, I love lasagna. Well, can you slide down that hill one more time?
Hell yeah. Where's
Hell
my
yeah.
key? So,
So here
y'all,
she came.
So I thought, like, you know, she's been so kind, bringing me this food. Making this food for me. I need to go get her some flowers. Now, it's icy as hell outside. Nobody's driving around anywhere in Dallas because of the weather. So I went to the grocery store to get some grocery store flowers, and I was like, I'm gonna just take her some flowers. I have to thank her, and I wrote a little card, and I gave her a candle. What? Why did I do that? So I went there, and I got stuck going up the hill to try to get to her house. I was sliding, and
No,
I was
it was
just
bad out.
It was really bad. And then I showed up, and I was like, hey, I just got you a little, thank you so much for your hospitality. You've been so generous. Just thank you so much. Here's a little something for you. And then she posted my little flowers that I gave her, and she didn't say it was from me, but I was looking like, I did that. Tom Thumb. I was like, I did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is how our friendship started.
Yeah, because she just kept coming back.
Audio Jungle.